Hey guys, welcome back to the Strength Personified podcast. My name is Brittany Cooley and I'm your host. Oh man, I have the story for you guys. The last 36 hours has been incredibly challenging for me. I am actually currently soaking my body in my bathtub right now. I'm like in the feels and in this moment, I wanted to record it right now so I could just be super authentic. First of all, today is Bria's birthday. She's 2 years ago today. I delivered a 9-pound, 2-ounce turkey baby. She was born on Thanksgiving at 6:24 p.m. And my life has been filled with so much love that I never knew existed since. And today was wonderful. Today was everything for her, for me, for her dad, for her dad's girlfriend, for all of our friends that are family to us. It was like a very beautiful day, and I'm super grateful. Despite, I know my book came out, and I know I told everything. I laid it all out there, but in the end of my second book, I talk about forgiveness and how I truly have forgiven him, and I have. But I've been a nervous wreck over this day, and just, seeing him again and meeting his new fiance and seeing them interact with Bria and me not being a part of it, and watching them be a family and me not be a part of it, and me not have a family to be a family with, my friends are my family, and I have the best friends family, but you know what I mean? Like, I come home alone. I am alone at the end of the day, and I thrive alone. I love being alone. I'm truly an Aquarius. I am the most authentic Aquarius that has ever lived. I'm very independent and very stubborn, and I like my alone time, but it's lonely. And I do a really good job of staying busy and, making my mark and practicing gratitude and doing all those things that keep me grounded and sane and safe and sober. And, I've really created a whole system for myself to keep myself well mentally. But I would be lying if I said I never get sad. I would be lying if I said I never got lonely. I would be sad if I wasn't jealous every time I saw a family post a fucking picture. I would be lying if I said that. Because my heart hurts. Because that's what I wanted. And so I knew that I was going to feel like I knew that I would be triggered today, not just to drink, but just in my the musty basement that I burned the house down in. I knew I would smell it from a distance today. The rock bottom's basement I talk about, and mostly everything I talk about. I've worked very hard to get up off that floor and run up those stairs and burn the house down and completely fill it in with dirt. I mean, I really have. And I've come a long way since 2012. I've come a long way this year. 2022 has been my fucking year, my comeback year. And I've done some incredible shit this year. I'm super proud of it. But I knew that today was going to be a trigger for me. They got into town last night, and I didn't see them in the exchange with Bria last night because she was at her grandma's, and they picked her up from there. And so I didn't see them last night. So today was the first day I was going to see them. And I was like, well, it's better that it's today because everybody will be around, and, I'll have to keep it together, and I didn't see myself, seeing red and cussing them out and screaming and crying. And I'm not that kind of person, but, I knew it was going to take an emotional toll of some sort, seeing them together, or seeing, having them take my baby from the party, because it's his time with her, and there is nothing wrong like that. I want that for him. I want that for them. I mean, she's amazing. And if the more people that love her and can give love to her and create happiness in her, the better. It's not about me and my butthurt feelings. It's about what's best for my daughter. But I knew it was going to be tough. And they offered to come over this morning to my house and help me get stuff around for a party. And, what was I going to do? Say no? I was very excited to have help because I had a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it, because this week has just been a shit show completely, especially the last 36 hours. I'll get to that in a minute. But, I I was nervous, but I was like, you know what? I just, the show must go on. And if, I have a nervous breakdown later, then so be it. But I got to do this for Bria. It's her day, and I'm going to make it as special as I possibly can. And I did. We did. We all did. They came over a couple hours before the party, and it was great. It was really great. They were great. He was great. My ex-husband was really great today. And his fiance, is really great. Like, she's really good shit. She really is. And, he may have hurt me so badly. And he couldn't be who I needed him to be. And I couldn't be who he needed me to be. We were not meant to be together. That is the truth. And he did some terrible things to me. I will not say that he didn't, but the important thing now is that we all work together moving forward for Bria. It's all that matters in all of this is Bria and her well-being. And if she's loved and feels loved, that's all that matters. And I want her to see happiness between all of us. I don't want her to see us yelling and fighting and animosity and me being like, oh, your dad's a piece of shit, and him being like, oh, your mom's fucking crazy. Like, I don't want that for her. I don't want that for her because I know what it's like to grow up like that, and it sucks. And I don't want her to feel anything but love. Yeah, Brandon and I didn't work out. Yeah, her daddy and I did not work out. We were not meant to be. Our stars were not aligned. We were not even in the same galaxy, okay? But you know what? Him and his new fiance, theirs are. And she's really great. And she's helping him. Like, he's different. I mean, he's changing. He's a better person. He's calmer. And again, I had a very small interaction with them. Like, I only spent a couple hours with them today total. 3 of them were alone, but the rest was all with everyone around. And that they helped me set up, and they built the freaking balloon arch that I had to absolutely have and I just didn't have the time to put it together. She blew up all those balloons, and he helped tie them, and they hung it up for me, and they helped put food out, and they helped make food, and they were nothing but helpful. And she did my dishes. I mean, she washed my dishes in my house. She came into my house and was nice to me and washed my dishes. Yeah, she did. And it's just like, this is how it should be. And we had a conversation, and it was a good one. And I told her it was hard to see him be better with her because that's the person I wanted him to be for me. But I'm glad everything worked out the way it did. I mean, I am more blessed today than I ever have been in my life. And I wouldn't be if I had never met him. I wouldn't be if I cut him off when I initially was going to in the beginning. It wouldn't be if I had divorced him sooner. It wouldn't be. Everything happened exactly how it should be. And now Bria gets to have a relationship within a whole new family that is really good. And so my feelings aside, that's what's best for her, and that's what I want for her. Was it easy to see them together? No, it wasn't. Do I want to be with him? No, absolutely not. If he broke up with her and was like, I want to get back with you, no. Like, no. No, again, we are not meant to be together. I am not in mourning of him at all. But it's cool to see him, watch him with Bria. I really love their relationship and their love for each other. And that's beautiful to me. And I'm grateful that I have that. And it was just a really good day. And I'm grateful. And now my house is empty and I'm lonely and sad and I'm in my bathtub recording a podcast. But you know what? It's my process. It's fine. At least I'm not drinking a 6-pack, which is what I would really like to be doing right now. But I'm not. I'm recording a podcast, drinking a Diet Coke, sitting in my tub. Okay? Growth. So today was a really good day. And I've literally chosen to see the silver lining in every single thing that I've experienced. And today was like a really big moment for me. Like, I feel like I've matured eons past what I had been, even in the last 6 months, but definitely in the last 10 years. This year has been truly transformative on the outside of my body, but on the inside, even more so. I am less reactive. I have more patience. I have more understanding. I am more giving. I'm more kind. I'm not as terrorized. I'm not as triggered. I'm not, I still have a lot of trauma responses, but they're much less now. I'm a calmer, happier, freer person. I'm better in every way, shape, and form, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Everything has improved tenfold this year. And I can't even wait to see what 2023 brings. And I absolutely 1000% owe it all to the company that I run or help run or whatever, Orion Focus Consulting, because that has truly been the rock that has given me this purpose back. I was given creative control and said, go ahead, show me what you can do. And it's become like a baby, like a newborn baby to me. And I love it and I nurture it and I care for it. And I pour my whole heart and soul into it. And while I am pulled in 900 different directions and there's so many things going on, and sometimes I feel like I'm just going to explode because I just don't know what to do first. And I don't know that there's enough hours in the day. And I feel like I need to clone myself into 40 people. But it's truly the most fulfilling thing that I've ever done to earn a paycheck. And that truly makes all the difference. When you make a difference and you have the ability to be yourself, your authentic self, and to do what you know best and use your gifts all in one place to do what you love, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced. And yeah, I've had online businesses before, and yeah, they've all went to shit because I didn't have any structure and I didn't have a technical boss and I didn't have anyone that I respected enough to do my very best 100%, no half measures, full-assed work. And Orion Focus Consulting has raised my standards and raised my expectancy of myself and my productivity requirements of myself. And it's given me a whole new purpose and a whole new perspective on life. I mean, my world when I wake up every day looks so much different than it did in the beginning of this year, and last year, and the year before, and 10 years ago. And I'm just so thankful for it. And that's why when I got an email, well, I did get a notification, but I got a notification and then I got an email. And then 30 minutes later, my entire everything that I have been working so hard on building and creating content and sharing my story and fumbling and figuring it out online and pictures and everything, it was gone. Facebook terminated my account with no explanation. I got an email saying, for my safety, my account was shut off, and it was, I forget what it was they said, but the word that means dead, but gone forever. Everything is gone. I lost all of the groups that I have cultivated and cultured over the past how many ever years I've been doing this. I lost my page with 2,700 people on it. I lost my personal account with 6,000 followers total on it. I also lost my entire Instagram of 12,500 people. Everything is gone. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh God, Brittany lost her platform. So she had it and whatever you think about my online presence, it's not likely what you think. I'm not obsessed with myself. I'm not obsessed with having people feel sorry for me, because that has been said to me over and over again over the years. It doesn't make it true, but I will just shut that shit down right now. My online audience and my platforms and the story that I have to share is my meaningful mission, and it's my purpose, and it's what I love. I love social media, and I don't love it for the likes and the follows and the comments. I love it because I'm able to connect with people all over the world, and share my story all over the world, and find people that are just like me, weird fucking people like me that are like train wrecks on fire and just figuring it out like me. I've spent the last 10 years creating a brand and making a mark on the internet, and it's fulfilling. Excuse me. And I love it. And I've spent thousands of dollars on apps and learning how to create cool content and videos and sharing my personality that's like kind of funny and dark and twisted and weird, and it's all gone. Poof. All of the pictures that I uploaded from like college from my like Sony pink flat camera from like my SD card. I don't even know if they make those anymore. They weren't all, I didn't get an iPhone until they came to Verizon in 2007. So like I had pictures from my like pink Razor phone on there, like albums from college and high school, and, pictures of the life I had. And just my whole journey. And I've always loved taking pictures, and I've always loved documenting my life because I love to hold on to memories, and I would look through them and be like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that, and it was such a good place for me to it was like my online diary, like of the things that I loved and I wanted to remember. And I think a lot of people use social media for that. And then, in 2014, I started to create my brand, and I shared my story for the first time and my blog and everything. And it's like, oh my God. So much, so many people too. Like I'm trying to find everybody. Like, I mean, to go from 6,000 friends or 5,000 friends and 1,000 followers to having 20, it's like it's a big slap in the face. I created a new account, and it's a clean slate. I have to start over, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And just like I've done many times in my life. I don't believe nothing happens on accident. Everything happens for a reason. I know that. And this is the universe just being like, hey, Britt, time for a reset. And this is a big reset. Like this is a big, like I have a lot of rebuilding to do. And the only reason why I am devastated in the slightest about this is because of Orion Focus Consulting and what I've cultured and cultivated and worked to create for that company, for our company. And a lot of that heavily relied on my audience and creating, without my previous audience, I don't know that it would have done as well as it did right out of the gate. I put everything into this and just pulled it right into my brand and braided it perfectly with everything that I do, because it has completely changed me and has given me a deeper meaning of life and a greater purpose and more confidence and just everything. And at first, when this happened, I was like relieved. I was like, oh God, you know what? The trash took itself out. All the trolls that have been following me and talking shit, and I were like, everything's gone. Poof. Like, I am no more. Nobody can be nosy and try to fucking learn about what I'm doing or talk shit. Because, I live in a small town, and I hear what goes around, and I don't care. It doesn't make it true. I have really, really divorced caring what other people think about me, like more than I divorced my husband, for sure. But sorry, I'm still getting over my cold also, or flu or whatever I had the past week. But I was initially very relieved. I was like, oh, well, this is wonderful. This is great. I don't everyone's gone. Poof. And then the panic set in, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. What am I going to do about OFC? All of everything is gone. Everything I created is gone. The page isn't gone because it was created by the CEO, thank God. But if I created that page, it'd be gone too. Poof, gone. And this happened not on the best days of the year for this to happen. It happened on Black Friday, which is the busiest day for any business owner, online or offline, right? Black Friday. Running this special for 50% off consultations. I did a live. It was right after I did my live video on the page too. And I got this notification. I'm like, oh, this must be a spam joke. And then I got an email, and then I went to log into Facebook, and it's poof, gone. Poof, gone. I am no longer, like, it wouldn't let me log in. Sessions expired. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, what? I mean, what? And I immediately messaged Jameson, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what happened, but I'm gone, but I'm going to make a new page, and I'll build TikTok, and I don't know, but I'll figure it out. And because I'm so devastated, disappointing this man, because he's given me everything. He's given me full control, and he has a lot riding on me to make this a thing because he runs 90 other fucking businesses. So he heavily relies on me for this. And I was just like, fuck. Oh my God. What am I going to do? Oh my God. And then I just had this overwhelming feeling of peace. And I'm like, you know what? It's going to be fine. Because what am I good at? What did I show the world this year? That I'm good at coming back. And I come back way better than I did, way, way better than I ever felt. I stand taller. I walk better. I operate at a higher level every time I fall down. I get back up 10 times stronger. So I'm expecting it to be like 100,000 followers on Instagram by the end of the week. Just kidding. That would be really great. But it's also devastating to my personal brand because I am launching my second edition of my first book. I still have pre-sales. I still have pre-orders I have to sell. I have to sell to put it into production. I'm launching my manifestation journal. That's going to be out and delivered by Christmas. I've only sold 3 of them and I need to sell 100. Okay. And so, yeah, that's not good. And my second book hit the bestsellers list. Thank God it did in the first week, because if I launched it today, it would have sold 4 copies probably. Thank God, everything happens for a reason, I guess, but it's just like, and it's not about the money or the sales. I don't see any of those sales until the end of January. So whatever, but it's just like, what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to start over. That's what I'm going to do, because that's what I do. That's just what I do. That's what I was put on this earth to do. And is the online audience the end of the world? Absolutely not. It is. I have seen the end of the world, honey, and that is not it. It is not it. I got this. And I know way more about social media now than I ever did years ago, even a year ago. I've immersed myself in social media training and following the gurus and doing everything and creating content and being an authentic self. I'm creating a social media branding advisory to teach people how to do it. And you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to grow my platforms again from scratch and then show people how it's done. I'm going to use myself as like a case study for my course. Brilliant. I know. Everything's going to be fine. And today was fine. It was more than fine. It was perfect. So I'm sharing all of this with you to tell you that when things go wrong, it's for a reason. It is to give you an opportunity to grow and learn lessons. And when things don't work out and are really hard, it is the universe making that happen so you can live a better life. And even when you're in the midst of it, it is super shitty and it's hard and you gain a bunch of weight and you eat your feelings, you drink your feelings and you cry and you act like a lunatic and you are emotionally unstable and you have all these kind of triggers and trauma responses and abuse and neglect takes a toll on you for your whole life. But you know what? It builds you to be who you were supposed to be. And it gives you an opportunity to give to those people who are struggling. And that is what I'm going to fucking do. This is what I do. This is what Strength Personified is. Strength Personified is creating beautiful things out of the worst shit that ever fucking happened to you. And that's what I'm going to do. Losing my audience is nothing. Because have I lost myself? No. Have I lost my daughter? No. I've gained a whole family. I have so much to be grateful for. This is not even a blip on my fucking radar. If there's anything that I can do, it's this. Because I've done harder shit. And I have a 2-year-old, guys. It's so crazy, right? And she's so cute. So, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate it 5 stars. Please share it with your friends. Please add me on Facebook. I am just Brittany Cooley now. And my new Instagram is BC Strength Personified. So please follow me over there. I'm still on TikTok, the Brittany Cooley. They didn't turn me off, thank God. If you would like to pre-order the second edition of my first book that will be out at the end of the year, it's a hardcover. Please send me a message. You can email me at thebrittanycooley@outlook.com, or you can message me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever. Find me somewhere online. It's me. If I sent you a friend request, it's me. It's not spam. If I didn't send you a friend request, yeah, I'm trying to go through, but you can only do so many at once, and Facebook already turned me off once, so I'm not trying to piss them off right now. I need them and they need me, okay? So Send me a request. I did not delete anybody. I'm still coughing. It's fine. I'm still in my bathtub. It's also fine. But yeah, send me a friend request. Add me. I've learned many lessons through the last 36 hours. And I am better for it. So if you need to pre-order anything, just message me. I'll provide you the links. I'm not going to post them on Facebook. I don't know if that's why I have no idea. They didn't tell me. They just shut all my shit down. Like, is that communism or what? I don't know. But anyway, send me a message if you need the links for anything, or you can buy them for your friends. The manifestation journals will be out to you before Christmas so you can give them as gifts. They're going to be great tools to improve your confidence, improve your self-concept, practice gratitude every day, and really change the trajectory of your day every day. It's something I've been working on for a while, but it's all kind of coming together like recently. So I have 4 days without my baby, so I am going to get a lot of work done and be very productive. And yeah, I have a lot to do. So I'm going to finish my bath now. Thank you guys for listening and supporting me. Thank you for following this podcast. Thank you for subscribing to me and saving this episode and sharing it and rating me 5 stars on everywhere that you can listen, and recommending it to your friends, and finding me on social media again. And stay tuned, because you can take Facebook out of the girl, but you can't take the girl out of Facebook. I don't know where I was going with that. That made more sense in my head. It's been a long few days. So, all right. I love you guys. Stay strong, and you'll be hearing from me very soon.